Carolina Fishing TV, showing you how to catch more fish.
Folks, you guys got to bear with us a little bit here. We took a big wave right then and lost one of our mics, so hang on here. Did you hear that fish? He just took off about 30 yards. It's another nice one, about 29, 30 inches. Doubled up in 30-degree weather. How about that?
I just lost mine. Mine just pulled off.
Oh, get another one. They're still here, right behind the boat here. We pulled up here and got ahead of this school. There was about 150 yards of redfish down that surf plate. Incredible. You want to put just a little bit of pressure. Just as soon as you feel that thump, you want to set the hook. See where that hook's at. Right in the corner of their mouth.
That's a nice fish there, Mike. They go
Oh,
about
yeah.
29.
Yep, about 29 inches. Fat. Look at him. Nice redfish. Hooked right in the corner of the mouth. You just revive them. Just ease them back and forth. He'll let you know. See, he just took off. They'll let you know when they want to go. Make sure you revive these fish. It's cold. We'll take care of them. Man! Got him on. Took us a little while to find him, but we finally got back on this big school. We're just looking in the back of these waves when they crest going in there. You'll see them. Look at them all the way down the bridge.
Blood red right there, man. That's an open spot too. There's no breakers coming.
Take this trolling motor. Ooh, that's a slot fish there. Pretty slot. Really motor shy right now. I'm gonna use the trolling motor as much as possible. That's really hard to do out here in these breakers. Another fat one. Hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Pretty fish. Got 3 spots on that side, 3 on this side. He's real close to 27. Sorry, 27 and a half. A little bit too big. Still, I've never seen them in all the years. I've been fishing out here about 20 years on these reds. Never seen this fat in the wintertime, ever. Must have been that mass school of mudmans we had this fall. Look, straight in here. Got him on. So pick it up. We're not even moving these baits. Just throwing out, keeping a little bit of pressure on. Smaller fish here. All the way down to the beach there. Yeah, when it gets below 50s, got him on? Yes, got him on.
Hold on, guys.
Hang on. All right. Here
you go. Take this.
All right, let's go on the other side of me. Pretty. Got some nice spots on him. That's a pretty fish there. He doesn't know it's 40-degree water temperature. I don't know if you guys noticed, but once we hook up the fish, we kind of put the boat in a deep water here. It's probably 6 foot deep here. You can see the bottom. It don't look that deep, but it's definitely 6 feet. That's a pig. Yeah. Look at that.
He's an overslot. Oh, fat. Look at that belly on him. This is crazy for this time of year.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Folks, you guys got to bear with us a little bit here. We took a big wave right then and lost one of our mics, so hang on here. Did you hear that fish? He just took off about 30 yards. It's another nice one, about 29, 30 inches. Doubled up in 30-degree weather. How about that?
I just lost mine. Mine
Did
just pulled off.
Oh, get another one. They're still here, right behind the boat here. We pulled up here and got ahead of this school. There was about 150 yards of redfish down that surf break. It's incredible. You want to put just a little bit of pressure. Just as soon as you feel that thump, you want to set the hook. You see where that hook's at. Right in the corner of their mouth.
That's a nice fish there, Mike. They go
Oh,
about
yeah.
29, won't it?
Yep, about 29 inches. Fat. Look at him. Nice redfish. Hooked right in the corner of the mouth. And just revive them. Just ease them back and forth. He'll let you know. See, he just took off. They'll let you know when they want to go. Make sure you revive these fish. It's cold. We'll take care of them. Man! Got him on. Took us a little while to find him, but we finally got back on this big school. We're just looking in the back of these waves and they crest going in there. You'll see them. Look at them all the way down the bridge.
Blood red right there, man. That's an open spot too. There's no breakers coming.
Take this trolling motor. Ooh, that's a slot fish there. Pretty slot. They're really motor shy right now. You gotta use your trolling motor as much as possible. That's really hard to do out here in these breakers. Another fat one. Hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Pretty fish. Got 3 spots on that side, 3 on this side. He's real close to 27. Sorry, 27 and a half. A little bit too big. Still, I've never seen them in all the years. I've been fishing out here about 20 years on these reds. Never seen this fat in the wintertime, ever. Must have been that mass school of mudmans we had this fall. Look, straight in here. Got him on. So pick it up. We're not even moving these baits. Just throwing out, keeping a little bit of pressure on them. Smaller fish here. All the way down to the beach. Yeah, when it gets below 50s. Got him on? Yes, got him on. Hang on. On the other side of him. 30. Got some nice spots on him. That's a pretty fish there. He doesn't know it's 40-degree water temperature. I don't know if you guys noticed, but once we hook up a fish, we kind of put the boat in a deep water here. It's probably 6 foot deep here. You can see the bottom. It don't look that deep, but it's definitely 6 feet. That's a pig.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He's an overslot.
How fat.
Look at that belly on him. This is crazy for this time of year.
Yep.
I mean, this is normally the quality of fish we see in like August, September, you know, and usually by this time of the year they lean back out. You know, they haven't been eating a whole lot. But we have had a pretty mild winter up until this past week or so, and a lot of these fish have been in the backwaters, you know. And they've obviously been gorging on mullets and pea shad left back there.
All right, guys. Jeff just caught that nice probably about a 28 incher. And, you know, I took the trolling motor and put us out there in that deeper water. And these fish now, we were probably about 100 yards even back that way, and we still hadn't caught up to them. Hey, you can see Jeff's just easing down here at a, not idle, just a little bit above idle. You can see this is not like the summertime. Summertime you could just pick up and plane off and go find them, but right now you really don't want to spook these fish. You got to be as quiet as you can be. There, he hit it. Would not touch it moving it. Look at all of them.
Oh, good God, look at all those fish. That is sick, man.
Look at the back of this wave right here, Daryl.
75-yard stretch of wave there, and they're solid in that wave.
It's unbelievable. That fish there is about, he's probably about 28 inches. He's just a little over 27. He's in good shape though. Hang on. You see him pick that up. I seen him turn around, flash, and he picked it up off the bottom. That was pretty neat. That was a 4-inch white pogie. Pearl white. Another overslot. I don't know. He's close. 1/2 inch too big. Of course, everybody should know who watches our show. As much tournament fishing we do, we have a 27-inch maximum limit in North Carolina. It's got to be a minimum of 18 inches. And it's one per person per day. Back on them.
Got one on. Oh, that looks like a hog there. Looks like one over 30 inches from here. Mike, we still have quite a few back there. There's probably still 1,000 fish running on the edge of that sand there. Folks, we can't stress enough how important it is to be safe out here. That's a nice fish there. Let's try one more time. He's about tired out. There he goes. That's a big one there. Oh. Whew. Another one about 9 pounds, 10 pounds. Look at the size of that red right there. North Carolina wintertime red fishing, serious now. It's on fire. Oh, hold on, guys. Get that back motor quick. Get it quick, Mike. Get it quick. Quick. Throttle up. Go forward right quick. Go, go, go. All right, you're good. You gotta hate when those big waves ruin that. He's made three casts into that school with a mud minnow, and they won't hit that. Hey there, they just moved down a little further, Mike. Just a bit big. What'd you say last year? Welcome to the Too Big Club. Oh goodness, look at that red there. Oh yeah, should go 10 pounds, 10, 11 pounds probably. Whew. About 32 inches. Here we go. Hold on, get down. We got a pot of porpoises out here coming down the beach. They're looking for the redfish too. Here's one right here coming toward the boat. Look, coming right at us. They'll pick up on those redfish in that surf, and every now and then you'll see them come into the surf and chase them in right into the dry, right to the beach there, up dry. and tear into those redfish. I just felt them, they just ran across my line. Mike's doing it to me here. He's laying it on back here. 2 in a row on me last couple minutes. That's a slot there. Nice fish. Nice fish. He'll go 26 inches. Mother Nature throwing us a bone, boys. You got a pup there, don't you? That's a different school of fish there. We haven't caught one that small all day. He's about 22 inches. We left a school, a big school down that way. There's a boat about a mile to the east of us here, and there was a lot of fish there, but we couldn't get them to hit. We'd catch one every now and then and non-stop casting into them. We eased around, we found another school of fish that's not as big, but we took about 4 or 5 casts each, and they're actually solid right inshore of us now. You know, the other ones were probably spooked a little bit too. We've been following them for an hour and a half or 2 hours and picking off one every now and then, and they probably just a little spooky. And got another school of fish and eased on them really quiet with the trolling motor and got them to feed. I'm going to check the length on this one. As much effort as we put in it today out here, we're going to take 1 or 2 home to eat. Yeah. These fish are eating. That's Mike tossing there immediately. That next cast, this school of fish is definitely gnawing. That's a decent one there, probably about 26 inches.
Fishing in the wintertime, you definitely want to be geared up right. Myself and Jeff has a nice set of rain gear, bibs, and Gore-Tex jackets, waterproof, windproof, very important, insulated. We have liners inside of them and insulated boots. Definitely don't want to go out there unprepared. You'll get cold and it'll be a bad day of fishing. Some Gore-Tex waterproof gloves make it, you know, a good day on the water. Don't matter, you know, any time of the season fishing, you got to have a good pair of polarized glasses.
Just be prepared, and also, you know, keep an extra change of clothes on the boat as well, because you never know. I mean, you're not in much water. We're out there fishing in 1 to 3, 1 to 4 foot of water most of the time. But there might be a day where you could lose your balance if you're not careful, and you could end up in the water. You'll probably just stand right up there. It's a couple feet deep, but you're going to want some warm clothes to change out or something like that real quick if you ever had an experience like that. So
yep.
Keep an extra set of clothes on the boat, and the other thing too is, you know, don't go out there by yourself. Please don't. We've seen some people come out there, can't get their friends to go, and they run out that inlet and they're by themselves in that surf, and you do lose that balance one time, hit your head on something or fall overboard, and your boat's going to get away from you or run you over. And just be real careful. If there's 2 or 3 guys on board the boat, somebody should stay at that wheel at all times, and most of the time we do. And we might have left the wheel a couple times today, and that's probably really when most of the time we got a fish hooked and we back away from the surf or in protected water, deeper water. But keep somebody around that outboard. You can still run the trolling motor. Someone just out that outboard, ready to turn that key if you needed to, turn that bow offshore. So
yeah, I rigged up a Carolina rig live mudman and they wouldn't touch it. I threw it amongst hundreds of fish,
yeah.
4 or 5, 7 or 8, 10 times, and they would not touch him. You had to throw this bait today and just leave it sit there.
In the fall or any time of the year, you're typically working a bait. Let it sit there and there's no action to it. But out there in that surf, those fish, they're sitting right down on the bottom. They're not really looking for, there's no mullet running across their heads. The mullet have moved, they're gone. They're south or they're up a creek somewhere. So there's not much bait in the surf. There might be some glass minnows occasionally coming through the inlets, but get that bait out on that surf, let's set it down in that school of reds and get that rod down low out of the wind. Give it a twitch or two and just let it sit there. And let that fish pick up on that scent of that bait and come over to it and pick it up.
You just want to put a little bit of pressure on there, and if you feel any kind of a little bump, you want to set the hook immediately so you're not throat hooking these fish. We hooked them all today right in the corner of the mouth.
Every one of them in the corner of the mouth, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we appreciate you tuning into Carolina Fishing TV today, and we hope you enjoyed that redfish action this winter here in Swansboro on the beaches.
Stay tuned. We're going to go look for some ocean stripers here soon.
I think these cold temperatures are going to shove them down. So.
Finally. Been about, what, 6, 7 years?
It's been 6 years since it's been real good, about 5 years since we've caught one out there. So.
Well, we're going to catch one this year.
I hope so.
If we got to go to Virginia, we're catching some stripers.